Hi, I'm Debi Peverill, and you're listening to a post in our pricing and productivity series in September. So this is the last one, selling at a loss. Why would you deliberately sell at a loss? So there's a couple of things to talk about here. Sometimes you're going to sell at a loss because you've got too much inventory. So you've got $100,000 in inventory and you don't have enough money in your bank account to make payroll. That would be an excellent time to start having a sale, to start moving this inventory so that you can turn that inventory into cash and you can use the cash to pay your bills. Probably your employees don't want to be paid in inventory. Probably they would like to be paid with money that went into their bank account. So the time will come sometime when you need to reduce your inventory, and the best way to do it would be for you to sell it at a good price, which could mean that you've got a loss. A more happy story is you sell something deliberately at a loss in order for it to be a loss leader, in order for it to bring people into your business. So numbers of people do that. You see muffler shops that offer a 25-point inspection, and they find 22 things wrong with your car, and they make some money that way. I have in my accounting practice a loss leader where I talk to anybody for free for half an hour the first time they book an appointment with me. And I've done that for a couple of reasons. One of them is that people are often reluctant to come talk to an accountant because they think it might cost them, $500 to say hi. So, they are much reassured by the idea the first meeting is going to be for free. And then you can relax and find out if they are a good fit. As I've said many times, if you work for yourself, you should be working with people you want to work with. So you don't have to take on every client who comes along. And if you don't feel it's a good fit, then you can say at the end of their free half an hour, thanks for coming in. I don't think that we have a good fit here, and recommend someplace else they could go. You can do that. So, the first time free gets more people in the door and you've got an opportunity to sell them. Another way of having a loss leader is free quotes. Some places they charge you for a quote. A lot of places do it for free, and in that way they get an opportunity to do the business. If you were charging for quotes, you probably get asked to do fewer of them. Now with the way things are in the trades, probably people aren't doing quotes anyway because they're already booked for so long that they don't need to do that. And what about if you are in a retail situation? You might have something that you sell at a low cost in order to get people through the door, like literally through the door into your store. And traditionally, people have sold milk, bread, eggs, things like that at very low margins in order that people will drop in, pick up the milk. And the milk, of course, is always at the far corner of the store. So you have to walk by all the other stuff to get to the items that you need, and other things will be purchased. So you can look at that, like what could you do to make it less stressful for people to use your services. You give them a no-risk opportunity to check you out, and that would mean doing something for free or at a low price usually. And sometimes you're going to sell at a loss because, as it turns out, the market won't pay the full price. You thought you could sell it for a high price, and you're wrong. It happens. Also, if your inventory is obsolete or damaged, if you're in the tech business and you've still got one version of something, if you've got the 10 when the 14 comes out, you're probably not moving too many of those 10s. And that's a difficulty with technology. If you've got the kind of inventory that goes obsolete fairly quickly, you can't keep very much inventory in stock because you're going to find that you're going to have to sell some of it at a loss because it was obsolete by the time you were able to make the sale. So this is why we sell at a loss, to reduce our inventory as a loss leader, to get people in the door because we can't get full price, or when you've got obsolete or damaged inventory.